This is Jack. Jack is a human being. Jack is a relatively small human being who still goes to school. In fact, one day when Jack was walking back home from school, he felt something weird in his stomach. When he looked down at his stomach, he screamed, "Oh my God, there's a hole in my stomach!" Jack ran home in a panic because what else would you do if you had a hole in your stomach? When he arrived home, he said, Mom, I have a hole in my stomach." His mom replied, "Oh, I can't see anything. It must be a product of your imagination as always. Why don't you go do your homework?" Jack was sad that his mom could not help, and suddenly his hole got bigger. He ran to the kitchen to ask for help from Dad, and he said, Dad, I have a hole in my stomach." Dad said, "Oh, hi, Jack. Do you want to hear about how I gave an impressive presentation today in front of everyone?" His dad couldn't be helpful to Jack either, and his hole got bigger and bigger. Jack went to his room and immediately went to bed that night. The next day, Jack asked for help from his friends. He said, "Hi, friends, I have a hole in my stomach. Could you help me?" They said, "Sorry, Jack, we're not sure what you're talking about. Maybe you should wait for it to go away." Jack left his friends and lay on the grass at the park. He felt hopeless and alone. Jack was very sad to have a hole in his stomach. At that moment, someone approached him and said, "Oh, you have a hole in your stomach? I have one too. Did it scare you? It's not that bad, I promise. Mine became a part of me eventually. Hi, my name's Dee Dee. What's yours?" Dee Dee lay next to Jack, and they exchanged names and stories and became friends. From that day on, they did not try to convince others that their holes existed anymore. Instead, they stayed together and did what friends do, until their hole got bigger and bigger, and they did not have to exist in the world of those who do not understand what it feels like to have a hole anymore.